Welcome back to some more of The Chosen and a smash and grab mission. Big little advanced supply depot. Got 6 people here, so we're probably getting 5 crates. Also, I think this is our first official mission with the ground embargo, so we can't throw grenades. You can still put them on the ground and let enemies walk into them. Thank you very much. I'm not going over there. Some sort of enemy is hiding in the shadows. This is all awkward. Which way do I want to go?
Sure thing.
Open up that door here. Much better.
I'm on it,
Hopefully that's not triggering anybody. We can also open this door. Cool. So where do we want to go? Do we want to go there or do we go here? Let's go here this way.
Putting feet to pavement.
Seeing anyone? We got some clock towers here. You know what? Let's do a scouting protocol on this side. Oh, that's also where the depot is. Maybe we want to go towards the objective. There's some arguments that speak for that. Didn't scout here. Oh, we're gonna get flanked one way or the other. What about high ground? We have this bus stop. I don't think the playground counts as high ground, and then it's either on top of the truck, or the guard posts. So what you're telling me, high ground has been cancelled.
Look, we have to get going. Come on.
I'm working on it.
Stay in the cover of this truck. I just need you to get closer.
Affirmative.
At least there's something on that side.
Move it!
We really want to be on high ground to all of them good ground. Stay near the bus stop so we can grapple up there. Okay.
Not a problem.
Hypnography would be so good. I don't think I can risk that. Like hypnography, reducing enemy's willpower when we have a psionic on the team.
Bypassing
Just
security.
amazing. Not gonna gamble on 45%. I'm just taking that. Like, I don't care about the crit chance for the ballistic SMG on our squaddy here. Sorry, Lance Corporal. Oh, Corporal. Oh, somebody's getting promotions, eh? But I wanted to get rid of the detection zone, obviously, here.
I'm a bad man.
Maybe Advent's on holiday. They're on lunch break. Not coming out to play here today. Not really what you want to see in a group.
Yeah.
On the bright side, if we only have 5 crates, we don't need to get our sniper all the way over there.
double time.
Actually, wait here.
You were right.
That I'm not peeking out towards the window. I think you're far enough away from the window that it doesn't matter. You grapple here, you can't grapple there.
Let's roll.
Steady here, give us some options. Oh, okay, so the Devastator was not the biggest problem in that group. Cool, cool. Yes, agile. That was my thought too. Look at all that agility. Ah, okay. I guess. Hang on, let me just see. If I were to grapple up here, would have a shot at that sectoid. He's like the least dangerous of the bunch. Real question is if we could get some grenade traps in there, that would help a little bit. Yeah, so really can't shake the feeling that this is not the only group. And you usually don't fight the first group inside the freaking facility, so something might be out here.
About damn time.
Being. Can we do a...
On my way.
protocol over on the side here? That's also not good. That is not helpful at all. Okay, maybe we just reposition everybody behind this truck.
Moving out.
Wait. Officer here is not in the greatest spot for that. Not our officer, a future officer. Or specialist.
Fine by me. All right, let's move it.
Just try it.
It's blocked by line of sight. The range is... Move away. This guy's activating. Yeah.
Got some advent here.
Means that bastard is probably gonna do shields. Think we can probably just power through the shields.
Hey, I'm not complaining. Sometimes it's just too easy.
Kill the guys even if they're shielded, don't care. I don't think we can kill the shield boy fast enough and still have enough damage to kill the others. So I'm just gonna try to power through. Okay. We have thousands to go. Hold that thought. Project, I'm concerned about what else might be on the mission here.
Coming.
Kinda wanna keep, that's why I'm keeping the special shot cooldowns and everything ready. Sanity.
Yep, just like old times.
Behave with your rifle. Yeah, drop concealment, but we have a proper reconceal. Can also drop a grenade on his ass. Well, we can't drop a grenade on his ass because that's not allowed at the moment, but a grenade trap we can place under his ass, so yeah. Yes.
Yes, come on.
Now there's no guarantee that it will burn him.
So you said. Need something to pry this open.
Who's doing 6? Oh, actually, we might just have him. I shouldn't have deployed the grenade trap. Between Combat Protocol and Soulfire, we might just have him. Easy, yeah. Okay. Didn't even need to reveal.
Oh, check this shit out. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Putting feet to pavement.
Yeah, now one downside is we have, of course, have grapple on cooldown, so we can't grapple to a better position right now. I guess one crisis at a time. The next crisis being that mission timer.
Moving.
One here.
Sure thing.
Really like to know what else we have on this map. Feeling something might be on the roof. This feels like a rooftop mission. Go in there. Did not quite catch that.
There it is.
Coming. Sure.
Yeah, you need 2 turns to reach evac. They're like more on the right side or on the top. You have shots. Otherwise, the statue and the truck will block your vision.
Move out.
Push out one tile over. Probably help if we saw all of them and knew exactly where we can go and can't go.
Walk the walk.
Knew what the last group is and where they are. Okay, so we can't go this way. Well, we can, but then they activate.
Moving.
Let's try something here, because I'm fairly certain we can set most of that stuff there on fire. Wouldn't give for having you concealed now. The main question is, what's the bigger problem here? Them not being on fire, or them having armor up the wazoo? The armor might be the bigger issue.
Simple.
Again, the sectoid is the least dangerous of them, but on the other hand, out. Yes, we shoot, they scatter, they run through the grenade trap. We can rescue protocol here or get you safe in some other way. Then we perform some sort of miracle and kill the others. Look, I'm still flashing out the details of the plan. Give me a break here.
Don't worry, he's dead all right.
Oh, that should be easy. Guy already has breathing problems.
Simple.
Well, I guess the good news is we shredded him. Well, the bad news is he's immediately going to regenerate that, but hey, baby steps. Now, I'm fairly certain the regenerated armor doesn't last, though, through the alien turn. Okay, so anyway, can we... 2% chance to insanity. What? Where's that plus 80 coming from rage? Okay. Plus 7 mobility, Cool. Cool, not actually cool. Looked like a crit. It's gonna help. was not a crit, so that's not gonna help. Okay, so I was kind of hoping that we can a ball, and then hopefully that's taking care of him. I'm fairly certain he regenerates. What are we doing here? I think we might merge.
Yeah.
Looks like it is. If I had Soulfire up, he would be dead, but
All right.
one turn too early. Fireball can crit. Okay. In that case, rescue you. And then rescue the other guy. We just have an angry Devastator to deal with. I'm sure, like, Devastator's probably just his nickname. Like, he doesn't have any scary abilities, right? That's what they called him at high school, because he would always devastate his lunch. What's this? Any double moves? Okay.
No retreat, no surrender.
Need an extra action here for the reloads.
Reloading!
Any against melee attackers. Oh, look, I'm not a melee. I'm attacking from melee range, but I'm not a melee attacker, right? I gotta. This is a important distinction for me. I don't think Insanity is gonna do much. Let's mark him. And focus fire. We focused fire at the other guy last turn. We need to read that again. Melee attackers. I'm not here to melee attack you. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about. It's all good. Just shooting.
Need something to pry this open.
Easy clap.
I'll take one of those. Dead as a dodo. Ready to rock.
I mean, this group, nasty but manageable. This group, super nasty. So this is now the easy group, I think, right? That's my experience with the game. They wouldn't have 3 angry groups. Map?
Look who it is.
God, freaking damn it.
Now this ought to be fun.
Dodian.
Heading out.
This might be a skull mine target.
Taking control.
Can't wait to use that skull mine and then fail, and then I'm standing in front of a custodian with 40 health and a whole bunch of armor. And
Grab that.
Use teamwork, so I don't think there's any chance we can make a remotely useful grenade trap here for any of that. What's the other guy? Yeah, Biotrooper, sure it is. Totally not a faceless.
You don't have to tell me twice. Yes, Commander.
Here for now. Insanity up, we get Soulfire up. Fireball, not gonna happen again this mission.
Through here.
I guess Insanity is always up. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shoot the absolutely not a faceless.
Nice kill.
You're running away. Why are you running away? Okay. Leave turns to grab crates and get out there. Honestly, maybe we start grabbing crates here.
Going as fast as I can.
He's so far away. Not gonna be a threat. I'm wondering if he's not gonna die from the Trojan damage alone. So I think I'm gonna take a silenced shot here. Just because it's not turn ending. And then manually reconceal. Now Trojan should be doing enough. Alright. You up towards more crates. You up towards the inevitable nostalgic success.
Absolutely.
Go all the way in here.
All right.
Oh my god.
Am I gonna need that rescue protocol? I don't think so. Alright, let's rescue handsome man. He can grab this crate.
Affirmative.
Lovely. Thank you. Alright. Please, 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 please.
This might sting a little.
Never not had it. Wasn't doubting you for a second there, Mick.
We're through. I found the loot here.
Easiest mission of my life.
This way.
Alright, let's get this over with already. Oh, love it.
Dude, the enemy's so fast, music guy still thinks we're in combat.
I'm going in. When I look behind me, you better be there.
This was a 7 to 9 mission, and you know, fairly certain if you kill 9 people on a 7 to 9, you're done. The guy finally got the memo.
Rolling out.
Mick gets the last crate, and then we have technically 3 turns to get to the evac. I think that should be good. Worst case, we can command.
Come on, let's move.
I hope you got a plan. Charge! Yes, Commander.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure.
Sure thing. Moving out, General. Moving out.
That should all be no problem here. This mission. Need a long break after this one, I think.
I'm a bad. Good to go.
Now, what determines the chance whether or not a fireball can crit? Who knows? Do I want to know? Yeah, it would be nice
Firebrand is returning
to have that information.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
What would we have done if it didn't crit there? Beats me. I don't know. Probably still rescue protocol on both people and hope that the berserker doesn't kill anyone with his mobility and extra rage. But hey, it's done. Settled. Don't have to think about it ever again. Damage dealt 5. Oh boy. Freaking embargo. What a terrible, terrible document.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties. I can't hope for a better outcome.
You go back into the Scilab. You go straight up to anatomy. Chance armor piercing, wonderful. You are done with trialing by fire. You now be trained to fire yourself. Whole bunch of supplies and stuff and things. Alright. Pulse is slowly reaching normal levels again. Spacewalk is great. Fortress is okay. Like Fortress is meh. If you get Bastion, it's great for the team, but that's 2 skills for a passive protection thing. Still wish I could just see the whole skill tree here. So Facewalk is required for Soulstorm, but I'm not a fan of Soulstorm. Compulsion is okay. I mean, Compulsion allows you, you use it on an enemy and then you walk them out of cover and maybe shoot some friends. I'm still not 100% sure what we want to eventually do with you here in terms of XCOM road talents. I think it might just be an evil gaze. Panic and acid damage. You can use it against robotics. Obviously, you're not going to panic them. But you're still applying acid, and I'm fairly certain it's also shredding armor. So. But that's also not what we're deciding right now. Spacewalk. I think Fortress is just so big. Like, we need Bastion, and I'm not sure with the new side tree that I want to spend 2 abilities on these kind of defensive perks. If Fortress Bastion would also protect against corrosion, I'd take it in a heartbeat. Let's see. Our second psionic is currently doing what? Absolutely nothing. So I don't mind occupying the side training lab a little bit longer. Okay. Unity unit is up to strength 6. Now again, as long as vigilance is 1, we cannot trigger a retaliation here. Exception would be if we were on supplies. Supply retaliation, I think, has a vigilance requirement of 1, but everything else needs at least 2. So at the moment we have this VIP extract for a scientist being prepped, and I think that's it in terms of missions on the map. Down here, that's not gonna happen. And of course, we're gonna have the Chosen Stronghold mission here available in 4 days. I don't think we're gonna plan anything big and fancy like an HQ assault. We're gonna focus all our efforts on this. So now let's just scan here. More Trumper fire. No, that's gotta be Collector. I was just looking here. I mean, 82 aim is not bad, but it's even with a good PCS, we're just barely in the 90s, and that's then giving 5 aim to the others in the team-ish. I'm not sure what the agent aim progression is as they get higher ranks, but I think getting extra intel is just better at that point. Lip 2, terrible timer, ignoring this. Here, on the other hand, that's a lead by example. Gotta get some nice PCS for you. And we have an officer training slot available for probably zombie. Everybody is at that Captain Major milestone here right now. That's gonna be awkward. They're running through the Avenger and everybody's like, Captain, 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 Captain. Anyway, what are we doing here? We have a not a terrible amount of supplies here. I think we can cure plasma blasters.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Also totally get a second spark. I'm not running the just one for each class. Why shouldn't we have 2 sparks? Let's actually do this thing first. There's always a mechanized arm transformation gears. The name tells you nothing. We could devise an arm transformation system and allow heavy mechanized units to carry an additional heavy weapon. So this, it basically allows the Spark to put a heavy weapon in the auxiliary slot where we currently just can equip the med spray thing. I think that's the technical term for it. We could also consider filling those slots down here. Well, no, we don't have power. We don't have power here. Yeah, I really wouldn't mind getting a defense matrix, but we just don't have the power for it. I mean, this is going to be the Shadow Chamber. That's free. We'll get advanced attention. That is getting my attention. 2 rookies. Okay, this is just now a matter of we are not running any missions. That means our barracks is not getting stronger because we're not getting XP, and that's why we're doing this. I don't think that's a worthwhile mission, really. Just to get Steve Taylor out of prison. Also gonna keep in mind that we want to bring people on the chosen strongholds. Well, let's make sure we bring people that are not relevant for a chosen stronghold. I think Hijacker and Heretic here be a nice combo. And then maybe we can trial by fire somebody. We should totally try to get our Psy up. Let's give us some gear and then see if we have enough time left to squeeze in one more. Yeah. It's fine. You're gonna need some sort of armor like that. That is always good. And we're doing pistol. No, we're doing melee attack stuff with you. Yeah, okay. Do we ever pick up a better speed PCS? Not really. Are we still gonna be just, we have five spare of those. Even if it's just a temporary thing. I want a better speed PCS, but I don't want to sit at super low mobility the whole time. I'm actually, yeah, but ideally not shooting anyway. So let's actually give you instead a medkit, a Requiem medkit, because that doesn't cost mobility. Alright, you grab an office armor, allows you to mark targets when you can't do anything else. Since we do have a decent amount of money, I think I'm going to build another plasma rifle here. And a plasma pistol. What do these things do again? 50% damage reduction. I'm underutilizing them in my campaigns usually. That's something that's really great against somebody like the assassin, where you can't avoid them doing at least once damage to you. think we're gonna take Venom, right? You have the guaranteed Overwatch hit, so guaranteed point. Well, 50%. No, 100% poison. Just the Dragon Lance is 50% fire. Poison is 100%. Give me some more utility items here. Or do I have to build more stuff? Now, medkit and technical vest. I think here we're just gonna go with Lative and vest and an empty slot. And then let's check if we can fit in another person. What are we doing if you... We are doing Knight's Charge, so actually you wanna have that shield, hey? And you definitely wanna have some tactical and alloy and stuff. I think, do we have another, like, Pathfinder armor? Something with mobility, a little bit more health. Yeah, okay, cool. Weapon attachments over here. Let's go for a good magazine. Occasionally you're taking direct shots, so sure, let's grab one of those. I'm just gonna go for suppressor. I need to double check something here. I mean, in theory, you could take multiple reaction shots per turn, right? One for Avenger, one for regular Overwatch. But that's pretty much it. I don't think we're gonna take a hair trigger. No. Maybe. Can we get a better shield? And if so, what would it cost? The alloys. The melee class. Melee class is light mobility. That's at least what I've been told. Okay, so what do we want here? There's of course Fan Zap, Zap Fire, EM Glitch to take temporary control of mechs. So you can basically then use one action on the mech and then they're gonna switch teams again. There's hidden reserves, right, for gain double quick zap in a turn. Not sure what you're gonna use it on. Stabilize, 2-turn cooldown. Does it end my turn? That's the information I would like to see. I think we're just gonna sit on the points for now. Alright, send them on the way.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Setting course for Sector 16, Indonesia.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Okay, autopsy.
It certainly is impressive looking, if nothing else. Although I am still not entirely sure what the aliens hope to achieve with such a grand design.
Alright. Still don't think. I mean, we get the Advent Priest armor from this. I think we can, if we get a couple more Psionic Corpses, we might get the freebie here. There's, of course, also this thing hovering over me as in, hey, don't you want to build the Shadow Chamber at some point? Yeah, kind of. There's so much other good stuff. Berserker Corpse. Well, Berserker Queen autopsy is not happening because apparently we can't kill the freaking Queen. No, I think we should go here into one of these. Get the shotgun.
That is an important task, Commander.
Glad we are aligned there. Six region. Like I'm hoping to find maybe a troop column mission or maybe liberation chain missions. I mean that's a good mission on a good timer. I just don't think I want to do this. Eastern US is up to strength 6. This was the dark event counter. Maybe I waited a little bit too long with that. I think that was the one we found with a really good timer and where I said, yeah, I'll do that later. I'm on combat action 3 days. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that one. Lib 2 or Juggernaut, unfortunately, also a bad timer, and I can't just go around boosting missions, so I don't have that much intel. Right. This, on the other hand. Fantastic timer, smash and grab. That's just a strength 3 region.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
Large depot, that means 6 to 7 crates. I'm not sure we can bring 7 people there. That seems a little bit excessive. Alright. Get squad going. Then again, we don't want to bring people that we might want to bring to the chosen stronghold. That being said, like, how many snipers are we going to bring to the chosen stronghold? Probably 1. I'm thinking we're just going to bring probably, well, one of our Master Sergeant snipers. So, hey, Cloud, you can come on this one. Then, of course, I would like an officer. Fire. Sounds good. You are bonded with our overseer. Oh yeah, watchful eye and eyeful watch. Overseer, overlord, yes. Okay, and in that case, if we have overseer and overlord, then I think we're also gonna bring overlord or overseer. The other way around. God damn it, I knew I would screw that up at some point. Okay. I think I should make a custom squad for them and, you know, get over it or something like that. Let me see here. Is there anyone you would eventually like to bond with? Wolfie, maybe? Or in terms of people that you haven't had missions with? It's terrible. Okay. Is Wolfie available? We're gonna need somebody who can scout for us. Continues to be a problem here. I mean, I'm making it a problem by just then also having all of our scouts being officers, and then I refuse to have my officers in the squad with non-officers. With other officers, rather. So maybe we just grab Dirty here to scout for us. Now, Dirty here has a bond. Well, has 2 bonds actually. And I'm actually thinking that we're not gonna bring an arsonist to the Chosen Stronghold. So maybe we can bring them here on the mission. Yeah, train up that bond. And I think we're gonna bring 7 for the chance of 7 crates, and then also we can get another freebie promotion in here. Hopefully. Now, if I bring Laddie, he's not gonna do anything, right? Like, that's just pure sightseeing at this point with the embargo. Okay, let me sort out the equipment here. Alright, here's the squad. We kinda... So I think there's a serious problem with my game, because somebody keeps spending all my supplies, so we're still running around with some mech cannons, even though we have beam cannons. But this is on the trial by fire, guys, right? So that shouldn't matter all that much. Pay no attention to the oil cannon here, even though we have beam cannons. It's fine. I guess one thing we could do we have shredder rounds? Make shredder rounds? We're not shredding anything with grenades. Sure, let's have at least some shredder rounds on somebody. I don't think anyone has a shredder perk. Well, we can... we have corroding compounds, which shred a small amount of armor. We did buy a superior emulator, but we didn't even have enough money to get the superior attachments for it. It's like, these things are expensive. Like, since you have to buy the attachments for these always, that's a huge investment to fully kit it out in emulator. But hopefully we get enough crates and supplies and everything from the mission to make it worth it. Ah, have a look in. Oh, the VIP extract is basically ready to roll, so I'm just gonna boot this. It's at 100%. It's not gonna get any better. Dr. Jenkins, VIP extract from an Advent City, and we have a squad of 5 here on a 10 to 12 mission, but this is not a... well, it is a trial of fire squad. But hey, we have enough high ranks to make it, hopefully, an easy trial of fire. We'll figure it out in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.